Welcome back to our channel. Listen, before we even go anywhere, you already know like the appreciation is like yay much. It's really big because we see the love, we're receiving the love, and thank you so much for subscribing, for continuing to like our channel.
So cool, right? In our previous video,
Yeah,
we were talking about how we took a break and how we ended up living in Cape Town for a while.
Yeah.
So in this video, we decided let's do a day in the life of you and I.
Yeah.
Beach edition.
Exactly.
Because we love the beach so much. Actually, you love the beach so much. I just do whatever she wants. Trust me, that's how a relationship works. And the thing is, for me, is that I'm happy when you're happy.
Yeah.
And I hope you're happy when I'm happy.
Oh, babe, always. And shame, like this one has a flu, hey? It's so... Okay, cue cough. He's got the flu, so he's feeling a little bit under the weather.
But I'm gonna soldier on.
Yeah, you're gonna. And we almost didn't record this video because we're gonna wait for you to heal first.
Guns. Anyway, so this is how a normal day in our life starts, right?
Yeah.
I ran into a good friend of mine, Utapelo Mokoena, once at the airport.
Yeah.
And we just had this chat about spirituality and finding yourself and whatever, right? And then he told me that one time he is like focused on his spiritualities when he's taking his morning exercise. To which I was like, there's such a beautiful view of Cape Town. We live right by an awesome mountain view.
Yeah.
What if every single day I kicked off my day with a walk chasing the mountain? That's me.
That's what was happening.
Yeah, every single morning, dude.
When I was there catching Z's because...
Let's talk about your catching Z's, actually. You catch Z's a lot. And like, we have plans for the day, right? And you know that we have to be up at a certain time. But, ulele, please explain yourself.
Okay, first of all, like, to be completely honest, I love my sleep, okay? Like, do not even try change me. I love my sleep. You know, if I could, like, if life was just about waking up in the morning, eating and going right to bed, I would probably sleep about 16 hours in a day.
Which is a problem for me.
Straight up.
Because I don't want to waste the day.
Yo, like,
I'm
I
up.
sleep, babe.
I'm up for like 3 hours before she gets up every single morning. Me, when the alarm rings, I get up. In fact, usually I get up right before my alarm.
No, I can't do that. I need to wake up in intervals because I still need to just treat myself into waking up because I don't want to get out of bed. Okay? That's the truth.
So eventually I get her up. That particular day, I think it was a Friday, it was not the best of beach days.
Yeah,
the sun was out, and the thing is, we live in Claremont, right? And our favorite beach is all the way in Camps Bay, Clifton side. So the weather sometimes isn't the same.
Yeah.
So we decide, we get everything ready, get into the car, we drive to Camps Bay.
Yeah, but that's the thing about Cape Town weather. Like, from between 8 o'clock and 12 o'clock, it could change drastically, you know what I mean? So when we initially left the house, it seemed like the perfect beach day.
Straight.
You know?
And then, here's what's funny, right? So when we get there, you forced her. I'm like, dude, the wind is crazy. The wind is crazy. There's like sand in your face, in your mouth. It's just like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So we do eventually walk on the beach, and then we decide, this beach thing is not for today, right?
It's not gonna work out. So it's a little bit windy there for the beach day, but honestly,
because the beach is kind of like a picnic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So basically it's like chilling on the beach and just like lazing around. But if there's sand in your face, in your mouth, it doesn't work. So anyway, we decide to go to Sea Point instead. Tell me, here's the thing, right? We've done the bicycle tour of Sea Point before, right? And because we're already in Camps Bay, I was like, let's do the Camps Bay one. But you didn't like it. Tell me why.
Okay, Camps Bay for me, it's there's always so many people just walking up and down along the routes that you have to cycle on, right?
True.
So like basically when you're on the bicycle, zigzag, you know, more than you are riding the bicycle. So it's like it's a maze. It's not like a designated route where like you have enough space as a like while you're cycling.
True.
So
I'm
just like there's a lot of people there, and for that I generally don't enjoy
it's not the same as
cycling. I don't enjoy cycling in Camps Bay.
You say that you want to do this healthy thing. Me, I'm just like, oh man, I just want to
Guys, let me tell you. So I agree, you were in Cape Town before me, right?
Yeah.
So you had like this whole routine planned out. Like you take your walks in the morning, which you always wake me up to like join you, and I'm just like,
yeah, I need to give you a chance, you know, like give you an option to come with me or not. And I always wake you up like, babe, let's go. And you're like, no.
No, and before I sleep, and like at night, I'm like, okay, it's fine, I'm going to join
You even set out like your outfits.
I do. Then when it's time to get out of bed, I'm like, I'm fine with the way my body looks. I'm not going to join, you know, like, but...
So the bicycle tour is like an answer to you being physical without the early morning rides.
Yeah, because that's another thing. Remember when we tried that whole jogging thing, and I did it all of once. The whole time we were there, I did it once. And I'm like, yeah, nah, fam, this is not for me. This thing is tiring, and I am a lazy bum.
And the thing about you is that you always like to stop and take pictures of the ocean.
For the camera now.
But you have these like awkward videos of just the ocean and waves and Jane. Like I don't understand what is that about.
Okay, so this is what it is, right? You know when you wake up in the morning and you take your walks, like you say, for some, I don't know if it calms you down, whatever effect, spiritual journey. For me, that's what the sound of the waves do for me. You know what I mean? Like before I sleep, you know, I even have that app where if I can't fall asleep, I need to listen to the sound of the waves because that
bedtime story.
Yeah. Like, I need somebody to read me a bit.
Weird. You're so weird.
I'm very, very weird. I need somebody to be like reading me a bedtime story in my ear, like sing me a lullaby. But basically, the sounds of the ocean and the waves is kind of like clashing on those rocks. That's very calming for me.
So after we do the bicycle tour thing, right? I'm just like, I want to drink. So we end up in Camps Bay. Right, and we tried a few of those spots there on that strip. And I remember the first place we went to, I mean, the sun and everything that was there was nice. It looked so nice. And we picked a table right there at like outside so we could still see the ocean.
Yeah, because like lighting, you know, like the background in the pictures.
Snaps.
That's very important. If you can't take a photo and snap the view, like, what's the point?
And then how terrible were the drinks at that place? Listen, I don't even want to speak about what place that was, but it's right there downstairs outside Camps Bay. The drinks were terrible. I had one drink and then we're like, maybe we should leave.
Yeah.
So the next day, I wake up the same way I always wake up. I take my walk in the morning.
And who's not there? This girl.
I take my walk in the morning and then I come back and then we definitely head to the beach because the weather is better.
Ooh.
Hey, it's a perfect beach spot, no? Yes? Yes. Hey there.
I am Queen Essentials. Understand about Queen Essentials, as in wherever we need to go, I'll tell you what's essential to bring. So when you're going to the beach, treat it as a picnic day, right? So you always pack water because we always go on days that are really hot. So water, very, very important. You pack anything else to drink, like juices, cool drinks, whatever.
Because the guys that sell there,
can A1 get 25 rand, and I'm like, excuse me, that's a whole 2-liter bottle, my boy. Like that's a lot of money, you know. And that's like 330 mils Kenya Coke. I'll even burn the sun is a lot. Okay, wait, hold up. Ooh, I'm burning.
one is this one?
Ooh. Yeah, but my skin is probably like,
So tell me, why is it that like when we're at Clifton Beach,
yeah,
when you look around, it's a lot of white people. Where are the niggas from Kukulet? Where are people from Kailicha?
because whenever Khotiliona, that's where they're from. That
But
they're always around there.
so many white people at the beach. Just like
Dude, it's a different landscape in Cape Town. It's
for me, I'm always questioning these people. They don't have span.
I guess there's like a couple of activities to do at the beach.
But you like taking pictures, lying down, taking naps, taking more pictures, hardly ever going to the water. When you come back from the water, you complain about how cold it is.
That water is way too cold.
You enjoy the different bikinis that you're always like wearing.
I do.
You enjoy taking pictures.
I really do.
You also take long naps
That's
at
my
the
favorite
beach.
activity.
And this is me editing pictures and like taking
Yeah.
snaps of you sleeping.
And that's another thing about Clifton, right? Like, apart from obviously like the controversy around it and everything, it's relatively safe, right?
Yeah,
It's
so we can
relatively
literally
safe,
walk
yeah.
to the water
Nah,
together and leave
honestly,
our
if
stuff.
I go to a place that I don't know, safety is the most important thing. I don't care about a lot of things, but safety is important. So because I'm not from there, I already know Clifton like as a place of safety, because you can sleep there. Phone is so way I feel like under the towel or whatever, you'll still find it there. So that's why it's so easy for me to just pass out and take a nap, because it's relatively safe.
When we're driving home, you're also sleeping. She was sleeping before the beach. She was sleeping at the beach.
Wow.
And when we drive home,
wow,
she
my
is
boy,
still
are
sleeping.
you gonna out me like this to the peoples? Baby, it's not that bad. Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's that bad.
Okay.
It's that bad. I literally have to entertain myself sometimes. It's crazy. Anyway, that is a full beach day in our lives.
We'll see you guys again next time.
Yeah, don't forget to hit us up on the socials at I am Mulo. That's me. At Simply NTK. That's her. Yeah, thank you for the love on the YouTube. And yeah,
Keep
we're gonna
subscribing.
keep
Keep
more videos coming.
subscribing. Keep subscribing. Bye.
You're always so energetic when the camera switches on.
Yeah, boy. Also, my hair is a mess. Yo, if I could dance, yo, this channel would be so epic. But it's fine. This is all we've got for you guys today.